Drive ignition.
This is Actar's Reviews, from anime to figures and beyond. Hey, this is Actar and welcome to another Actar's Merchandise Reviews. The Nanoha series sure has come a long way. I'm not sure many people know this, but Nanoha is actually a spin-off franchise from Triangle Heart. Nanoha was originally a minor character from the visual novel Triangle Heart 3, released in the year 2000. The little sister of the protagonists, Takamachi Kyoya and Takamachi Miyuki, who also appear in the Nanoha series. You can actually see Nanoha make a brief appearance in the Triangle Heart OVAs. Also, before the Nanoha series aired, there was a Magical Girl Lyrical Nanoha concept video made and bundled together with the CD Triangle Heart 3 Lyrical Toy Box, released in 2001. Do check it out on YouTube. Since then, she has had 3 anime series to her name, and now, 10 years after she originally appeared, we have the first Nanoha movie, aptly titled Magical Girl Lyrical Nanoha, the movie first. Now, I consider this to be a monumental event, as Nanoha, along with Haruhi and Lucky Star, was some of the first anime that I watched that I knew was anime. And even though Nanoha isn't my all-time favorite Magical Girl series, that honor goes to Cardcaptor Sakura, it's still really high up on my list. The movie is a retelling of the entire first season. There are absolutely no reused scenes. Instead, every scene is completely new, and the entire series is edited down to fit into a movie. In my honest opinion, the original first season of Nanoha, while good, had a ton of corny, lame, and cringeworthy moments. It also could have benefited from tighter storytelling, characterization, and action. While many compilation movies just take the original series, cut parts out, and jam them together, this movie is not that. Imagine the first season of Nanoha stripped down to its core, corny moments removed, and story streamlined. Throw in a ton of action, characterization, backstory, and turn the dial up to 11, and you get this movie. In short, the Nanoha movie is what the first season of Nanoha should have been and deserves to be. Not only that, being a retelling movie, it doesn't require any prior experience with the Nanoha franchise to view, and is perfect for introducing new fans to the series. Even if you have been hesitant on watching the Nanoha series, I implore you to at least view this one movie. Phenomenal movie. Go watch it if you haven't already done so. With the quality of the movie established, let's turn our attention to the limited edition Blu-ray box and see if it does the movie justice. First off, the packaging. The front features what appears to be brand new art of a violent collision between Nanoha and Fate that has been specially drawn for the limited first edition Blu-ray box. Let me just say that I simply adore this picture, and I think it fits the cover perfectly. And as a bonus, a clear file with the exact same picture is bundled along together with the set. And on the back, we have a less impressive but equally fitting picture of Nanoha and Fate in their casual clothes. Now for the contents. Putting the bonus material off to the side for the time being, let's take a look at the discs themselves. For the limited first edition Blu-ray box, the discs are packaged in this digipack style packaging. The discs have the same art that is used on the front and back covers on them. Would have liked it if they have changed up the designs, as this is the third time the same pictures are appearing in the set, as awesome as they are. Perhaps pink and yellow midfielder circles, I don't know. And in terms of special features, this set doesn't disappoint. The first and most outstanding feature, English freaking subtitles. No joke. The Japanese release of the movie has English subtitles so that even English-speaking fans can enjoy it. Now, I simply love it when they do this, for the simple reason that it eliminates the middleman. Instead of getting the US release, you can get them directly from Japan in its original form. Now, first and foremost, if we are lucky, we usually have to wait a year or two for US companies to release the Region 1 DVDs and Blu-rays that contain the English subtitles. But with English subtitles being included with the original Japanese release, we will not have to be subjected to that wait any longer. I'm not really sure if you guys know this, but sometimes when anime goes through the US distributors, changes and funny edits are made. A common one is the editing of the title screen to shoehorn in English words. A very recent example of a far worse edit is when Funimation was forced to change the song used during the opening of the Eden of the East in their Blu-ray releases due to licensing issues. Now to me, the opening and endings of an anime are critical portions of it, and having them altered or removed is a deal breaker. Not only that, you usually don't get many of the awesome extras that are included in the original release. But I digress. By my standards, the English subtitles aren't excellent, but they do get the job done and are of respectable quality. The main disc also features a commentary. By who, you ask? By the cast of Nanoha Strikers. The voice actresses of Nanoha, Fate, Vivio, Tina, Subaru, Kario, and Arrow all return and comment on the movie in character, going over the tale of how Nanoha and Fate met each other. It's pretty entertaining, and it's also outstanding that they put in the extra care and effort to do this. And yet, I can't help but still feel slightly disappointed. It's more of a personal reason than anything else, but those of you who have been following me for a while know of my distaste for Strikers. If it were up to me, I'd rather have the characters that were actually in the movie doing the commentary instead. Either that, the voice actresses could have done the commentary as themselves. Also, just a little nitpick, but I'm not sure if the commentary was scripted, but it did sound somewhat rehearsed. The second disc itself is jam-packed with bonus footage. We have 14 TV spots, various versions of the trailer, event footage of the promotion at the Tokyo Anime Fair, the Japan Expo, and at the premiere of the movie, a segment where the voice actresses all talk amongst each other regarding the various aspects of the Nanoha franchise, and footage of the recording of the score of the movie. So in all, that's a pretty impressive list of extras. No complaints from me, though it would have been great to have seen footage of the seiyus recording their lines or more of the making of the movie. And now we come to the physical extras. We have a couple of booklets and a pamphlet advertising the various Nanoha merchandise, like the upcoming PSP game, the upcoming X-Star figure, so on and so forth. The first booklet contains information about the Blu-ray release. It has character art, a story summary. It also lists all the extras like the bonus footage, and shows you the cast of the commentary. Lastly, it also has interviews with the staff and cast regarding the DVD and Blu-ray release. And the final inclusion, a 52-page booklet that evidently is a smaller version of the pamphlet that was given to those who attended the premiere of the movie, although this information might not be completely accurate. On the front we have Nanoha, and on the back Fate. Inside, the contents includes more character art, key scenes from the movie, cast and staff interviews from Yukari Tamura and Nana Mizuki, who voices Nanoha and Fate respectively, to Donna Burke and Kevin J. England, who is the voice of Raising Heart and Bardish. We are then treated with production material like sketches of characters and sets, to storyboards, and song lyrics. The next section depicts all of the limited edition merchandise that was on sale during the premiere of the movie. Following that, we have more advertisements for Nanoha merchandise, and finally a special comic. All in all, while the physical extras are good, they still feel lacking. Something that I personally was hoping to have seen included is the film strip, which you see a lot nowadays with Blu-ray releases of anime movies. Another reason I was expecting this inclusion was because film strips were given out to those who watched the movie 3 times in Japan. So in conclusion, is this limited first edition Blu-ray set worth the money to import? In my opinion, without a doubt. Not only does it include great extras like the 2 booklets, the bonus footage, commentary, and English subtitles push it over the edge to make it an excellent release that's worthy of your money if you are a Nanoha fan. But of course, the movie is good enough to be watched by anyone. Finally, the last thing I would like to mention is that the sequel to the movie, Magical Girl Lyrical Nanoha, the movie second is set for a 2012 release date, and I'm planning my next trip to Japan to coincide with that. I mean, if the movie that was based on the first season was already so epic, I can just scarcely imagine how awesome the movie based on my favorites and arguably the best season is would be. And if I'm indeed going, you can be sure that I'll be taking you guys along for the ride. So, this is Actar saying, see you guys in the next episode.